sun-drenched Gold Coast, welcome to Club Broadbeach, home of the world's richest bowls tournament.
And Shane Globitz wins the inaugural Australian Open.
The 21-year-old Victorian Aaron Wilson is the Australian Open champion.
Congratulations, Aaron T's Australian champion.
The biggest names in the sport have gathered from across Australia and around the globe, all chasing one thing: a share in bowl's richest prize pool.
Tawny's done it.
Lara has done it! What a result!
What an Australian Open.
Alongside world title holders and international stars, anyone who fancies their bowl's prowess has the chance to take on the very best and turn a dream run into something truly unforgettable. With the Commonwealth Games right around the corner, the stakes are even higher, with Australia's Jackaroos using one of their final opportunities to sharpen their form before heading to Glasgow, hoping to chase more golden memories.
Here he goes. He's got the shirt off.
For 2 weeks, the eyes of the bowls world have been on Broadbeach and the other 14 clubs on the Gold Coast. The stage is set, the pressure is on. Welcome to the finals of the 2026 Australian Open. One of our favourite times of the Australian Open is right now, because we get to see the next crop of stars strutting their stuff in one of the biggest junior finals known to bowlers. The under-18 girls singles final of the Australian Open in 2026 is upon us, and it is Victoria's Mackenzie Parsons up against New South Wales' Annabelle Teague. It's Moama versus Marylands, and looking forward to this one. Annabelle, the 15-year-old, Mackenzie at 17, both of them with very lovely careers ahead of them. Val Verbo, my name, and alongside me, Ellen Faulkner. Once again, Els, welcome to you. This is going to be something special, I reckon.
It certainly is, and having spoken to both players prior to the start of this game, they're both quietly confident and ready for this opportunity. A great chance for them to showcase their skills on such a national stage. Great experience for them to be able to play in front of the cameras, and I'm sure, like the other young rising stars that we've seen this week already, they will absolutely flourish in the occasion. So really excited about what lies ahead, and both of them obviously from big clubs. Annabelle from Club Marylands, she asked me to give a shout out to all her supporters from the west. Apparently she's a fair drive away, 5-hour drive, so her coach James Reynolds tells us. So Para Jackaroo, who's also our high performance pathways coach Jimmy, will be working alongside Annabelle today, and Mackenzie Parsons from the esteemed Moama Bowls Club. Did you see what I did there? Moama Steamers.
Oh, that was very good.
I know. She will be supported by Cass Millerick. Of course, he had a very, very close encounter with Jamie Lee Worsnop yesterday in the women's singles final. So Mackenzie will be looking to go one better than her mentor, who of course secured the Australian Open singles a few years ago.
So looking forward to seeing how this one goes. 5 hours is a lot of driving, and I reckon she'll want to do that drive when she gets back to Sydney with a gold medal around her neck. And Annabelle was the runner-up in the New South Wales Champion of Champions last year, the Open Champion of Champions, which is a ridiculous feat considering the talent pool that lies in New South Wales. She's been magnificent. Lost to Natalie Lewis, who ended up going on to win the competition last year in Devonport, so she'll be looking to go back there once more as they make their way down. We won't hear from the players just in this instance this morning, so we're still in the morning, yes, so we'll let them go and start their final. First to 21 up, we have got the girl in year 10, Annabelle Teague, using the orange Aero Defiance, and we have got Mackenzie in year 12 this year, 17 years old. She will be desperate to try and get the title. The last couple of years it's gone the way of Anda Panchuat, Akasha Fortune, Reese Finn Young, and then before that Kate Argent-Bowden went back-to-back in 21 and 2.
Well, we've got a good crowd here down at Club Broadbeach. Conditions are good, but the wind is getting up a little bit, so the girls will need to negotiate that. They will be supported today by Marker and Summerreal, and umpires Steve Sargent from New Zealand and Willie Tan from WA.
Willie.
Your favourite.
He is my favourite.
Not allowed favourites, Val?
No, not with Willie, I don't care. There is there are people that brighten your day just by the sight of them, and he is one of them. He was going around this morning taking photos with all the Bowls Australia staff, and just taking photos of the staff as well. And yeah, he's a great human being, is Willie Tans. So we'll await the commencement to this one. We've got the vision impaired open pairs on the rink next door. The Felbergs, Jake Felberg, looking to take home an 11th Australian Open title.
That would be some feat, wouldn't it?
Yep, sure would. They're up against Kelvin Rogers and Helen Boardman.
Yep, and partnering Jake. I believe it's Daryl is with Jake in the final.
I'll get that up for you now, and we'll have a look as we await the commencement. I think there are
Dallas, I was close. Dallas Harding and Jake Felberg versus Helen Boardman and Calvin Rogers. Both games are available on the Bowls Australia YouTube. Tune in for this last day of the 2026 Australian Open. It's been a fabulous 15-day extravaganza, celebration of everything great about bowls, the inclusivity, the camaraderie, and what a community it is to be part of.
So just waiting on getting this one started. Next door, having a roll up. I believe there's no issue. I think they can go if they need. Not sure if they've been told otherwise, but Bob Carlson is waiting alongside, so I think they'd be right to go, surely. Surely the play. Oh, I'm not sure what's happening here. We're just sort of standing.
Well, this is a good chance for the girls just to collect their final thoughts ahead of playing this final. Big occasion for both of them. And we have Mackenzie getting this final underway. So Mackenzie in the blue shirt, Mackenzie Parsons from Moama Bowls Club in Victoria, getting this underway, playing a three-quarter jack to start. Both girls will have had their trial ends. Great opportunity to have a look at the rink and decide what side they think is the kindest.
And looking at Mackenzie's record in Victoria, so impressive, under 18, state runner-up in singles. Of course, there's the likes of Addie Ryan in Victoria as well, who is a superstar in her own right. Akasha Fortune has come out of Victoria as well.
And Annabelle just putting down a very good opening bowl. That 2.5 feet through, sorry.
Ayla Romanin, another one of those in Victoria. So they've got a good young crop of players.
They have indeed. I know that Kevin Anderson has been on our performance coach course, and he's very much looking to build strength and depth within the junior section, giving the young players some quality coaching and opportunity.
Kevy the coach.
Kevy the coach, Coach Kev.
Might be one of the funniest coaches that we've ever seen, as this one makes its way down from Annabelle T. That one locks Mackenzie up. So it's a race to 21. Who will take home this coveted junior trophy? Mackenzie Parsons has had that experience. This is her last year as a junior, so her last opportunity to take this title.
And of course it is re-spotted jacks.
So the straw has seen Annabelle Teague defeat Lacey Garrick 21-14, which is a very big win. And in the semi-finals beat Imogen Patmore 21-19.
As we see another bowl coming in here from Annabelle. Advantage to 2.
Mackenzie had a really big win over Zoe Davies, 21-19, before in the semi-final. She took down Shalise Road, 21-20. So both of them having really tight semi-finals. Mackenzie looking for some jack movement.
What an effort. She didn't miss that by much. Gave her a good sighter.
Big chance in this opening end from Annabelle Teague. She's holding 2. Forehand it is. She can afford to land on this bowl, stay for 3, or just dead draw it herself. Slightly overweight.
Not by much. Good effort. So it will be 2 to Annabelle to kick off this under-18s girls singles final.
Really intrigued to see how this goes. Of course, their super coaches, Cass Millerick, as you said, Els made the final of the women's singles yesterday. I said to her, commiseration, she said, that's okay. Jamie Lee played a brilliant shot to win it.
She's just so chilled and takes everything at a stride, does Cass. And you know, I think yesterday was a testament to her character, how she fought her way back in that final.
Just lost the jack, so it'll be Mackenzie Parsons setting this one up. And there it is, Club Maryland's for Annabelle Teague. Champion of champions, runner-up at 14 years of age last year. Under 25 squad in New South Wales, and Mackenzie is an open triples champion in Victoria. She'll be going to the Nationals in Perth later this year to play the Australian triples with Emma Simmons and Cass Millerick.
Yeah, lots of great opportunities for young up-and-coming bowlers in our sport. Very blessed to have a wonderful Pathways programme that's led and managed by Lindsay Clark, supported by a team of Pathways coaches, which includes Jimmy Reynolds, Ian Ewing and Kelly Ray. Very blessed with the depth of talent that we have in this country. As that's a good opening bowl from Annabelle, as Mackenzie looks to respond. Both girls opting for rink 2 side of the rink, playing the forehand. As that's a brilliant response from Mackenzie. Quality bowl coming in here. Just bends a little bit too soon. Weight was excellent. The key to the single success on here is plenty of bowls in the head. Give yourself chances. And Mackenzie's doing that. She's turning that jack, staying with it. As we said, Val, lots of the jacks aren't staying solid on the bowl. That's been a theme over the last 2 days of these finals. Jack's moving a lot on the rink.
It's 1 to Mackenzie at the moment. Such a smooth, methodical delivery. 17 years of age. Already doing great things in this sport. Devonport last year playing the under-18 nationals. Very cold Devonport. I felt sorry for the juniors that day. Or those few days, as this one comes around nicely.
So changeover of hands for Annabelle. She looks to navigate the bowl in front. She needs to lock on it. A big chance to pick up a multiple here for Mackenzie Parsons from Club Moama. Currently holding 2. Can she add a 3rd? That is the question. I think she's just run on, Val.
Might have. So Mackenzie in her section got past Elena Manifest of Western Australia, Chalet Road of Club Helensvale, and Ella Cameron of South Tamworth. Difficult section as she scores a 2 to level proceedings up. And then Annabelle Teague, her section, saw her against Imogen Patmore of Burnie in Tasmania, Charlotte Road of Club Helensvale, and Anya Moffat of Port Noarlunga. I dare say possibly the sister of Anna Panchua.
Could be.
Because Anya Mani Moffat plays out of there, and Anna is her daughter.
So you mentioned the Road family. They're a family of 10.
Yeah, and they all play bowls. Did all of them enter?
All the children do.
Wow.
Apart from the youngest, I think, at the moment.
So you could almost have a full pennant team of 3 rinks.
You could. Well, if Mum and Dad played too.
Yeah. We definitely have 2 rings. Annabelle levelling up nicely there. It's a lot of roads. All roads lead to Helensvale, it seems.
And it was a super Wednesday there, wasn't it?
It was fantastic. Always is. Wild Wednesday, the final Wednesday at the AO at Club Helensvale. Always worth getting there to have a look. There were people everywhere. You couldn't move. Like the Fours final last night. Annabelle Teague bowling really well in this direction. So they are the Road family, a viral Gold Coast family. 12 of them, so you could have a pennant team full of Roads. Mackenzie Parsons rubs off the Annabelle Teague bowl and opens it up. 1 to the Victorian. And yeah, that's quite incredible. 10 children.
As this delivery comes in, it's good enough for shot. Well played.
Sounds rather exhausting. 10 children.
But they're all great.
Yeah, that's good.
All very well behaved.
That's what you want.
And very, very talented. I played against 2 of the girls in the club pairs, and they competed really well. Got all the shots. Attending coaching at the club. Improving every day.
It's Annabelle Teague to add her second 2 of the match. This is looking really well pointed.
And well played.
Run. Beautifully done. 4 phenomenal bowls from Annabelle Teague. She takes a 4-2 lead in this under-18 girls singles final. We've had an illustrious list of players that have won it. Over the years, the boys singles as well, but a lot of players that have gone on to win some pretty hefty titles in their career. Looking at the first one back in 2015, Sophie Young, and then Tiffany Brodie, Jessie Summerwaybe, Jessie Cattell, 2018, Kira Burke, Arjun Bowden, Finn Young, Fortune, and Panchawat.
So Annabelle stretching this out, going for T to T. Oh, and it's a great start. Not quite on the tee, but not far off. But it doesn't matter, she's found her perfect length.
off the amount of people watching on. We've got the vision impaired pairs final between Helen Boardman, Calvin Rogers, and their directors, with Alice Harding and Jake Felberg as well.
And of course Calvin will be on a high after securing the singles yesterday.
He's first.
He's indeed. As Annabelle looks to add another here. Can she run?
She can. So Mackenzie Parsons with a couple of big bowls ahead of her.
Yeah, changing over, good decision. Yeah, very good effort here.
Just needed to cut it down. That was the imperative thing.
Yeah, she's played that well. It's a good adjustment, particularly switching hands. Corey Wedlock, multiple AO champion, is watching on. Of course, he's recently moved from Rilla, where he's had a sterling career, to Club Maryland, so he'll be looking on in interest at Annabelle's progress.
Yeah, part of the high performance team there, and Maryland's have got a lot of wonderful players. They've got Nathan Black over the line now, and Jack McShane's already there, Chanel Shakouch. Now this is 2, this needs to start getting around, and Mackenzie has cut it down to just the 1, so it's a 5 shots to 2 lead for Annabelle Teague.
Both girls looking comfortable out there on the rink, which is what you want to see. Taking it all in their stride, enjoying the occasion. You know, and if we do get the dream of bowls being part of the Brisbane 2032 Olympics and Paralympics, who knows, one of these superstars of the future could be part of that opportunity. Of course, we're trying at the moment to make the case. Bowls is an iconic Australian sport. We've got a fantastic footprint across nearly 1,800 clubs around the country, as well as, of course, it being affordable, available and accessible, with our data showing us that most people are within 10 minutes drive of their local bowler. How good is that? Anything you're watching on the screen here today, you can go and have a go at your local club. Something for everyone. Barefoot, social, competitive, but most of all, a community to be part of.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes, and even if you live in sort of inner city, Melbourne or Sydney, you're generally within a 10-minute walk of your local bowls club. I know that I am where I live, and up here on the Gold Coast, if you live within the Broadbeach or Surfers Paradise area, you are very close. Mermaid as well.
Yeah, very blessed with multiple clubs around the Gold Coast area. Very strong region for bowls in the southeast Queensland spot, and of course we've had 15 of the very finest clubs playing that host club role for us at the Australian Open. There's a good bowl here coming in from Mackenzie. It just eases off and sits down. So good to see Annabelle just asking some questions there of the marker, just trying to understand how much weight she needs to adjust. She needs to lift her own, which she does. And that turns it to 1 to Annabelle.
So it's that race to 10, that initial race to 10, that I like to keep an eye on early, Els. I'll tell you who is most likely going to go on and get there. points only twice across Ringside Live of all the singles matches that we've done this AO. That is lovely from Mackenzie. Twice have we seen someone get to 10 first and go on to lose.
Yeah, I think Warren Shipley summed it up in his post-match interview. You don't win a game at the start, but you can lose it.
Yep.
So getting off to a start, really important. Get the momentum, gives you a bit of a buffer. Good players will always come back at you. Of course, as we've witnessed here in the singles previously, players have been in a commanding position and then the tables have turned. It only takes a change of jack length or conditions for things to change up.
So just the one for Mackenzie Parsons. They've really come to the party, these two, wearing or having blue and orange bowls, which makes the colour very easy. It's like they knew.
I was going to say, it's almost like it's meant to be, isn't it?
So who will take the final? Last year, Anda Panchuat got her redemption against Talia Kennedy after losing the year before against the Kasha Fortune. She had a really big lead that day, did Anda, but came back and rebounded in perfect fashion. Talia was unfortunate to be in one of those groups of death that we saw in the under-18 girls singles.
There's been a few of those groups of death, haven't there?
Yeah.
We had one in the fours.
You did, didn't you?
We had Tash Van Eldik, Nolene Dutton, to name but a few.
But you got through.
We did. We managed to top the section, and then we lost to the in-form young Victorian side, who obviously pushed the Malaysians very close in yesterday's fours final encounter.
We've got Addie Ryan watching her state teammate, Corey Wedlock, watching over there with her. Addie looking on as Mackenzie Parsons, of course. Five shots to three. Plenty to get excited about when you look at the future of our sport. A good start here. Mackenzie hasn't won back-to-back ends yet. 3 ends, 1-2 in favour of Annabelle Teague. And she did have one of those as a consecutive. Final day of the Australian Open. Hard to believe that it's been 2 weeks since we started up at the mixed pairs. First ever Friday start at the Australian Open. What a fortnight it's been. There's been a lot of bowls. Over 3,700 individual bowlers coming up here to play. Over 4,500 entries overall. Quite an insane number. Mackenzie puts that in a good area. It's going to be enough for 2. Can Annabelle Teague stop the run? Oh, you bet she can. Saves it with her best till last. 6 shots to 3. No one has really honed in on that big multiple yet. They do come eventually. Parajackaroo, Jimmy Reynolds going to the Com Games in a month's time. He's the sideline coach of Annabelle Teague. Watching on intently as his pupil started this final in fine fashion. Speaking of fine fashion, right on cue. Touch of the jack. So Annabelle continuing to put the pressure on. Mackenzie finding better weight with her second bolt. This is our second of 3 matches today. The final one on this rink will be the under-18 boys singles between Harry Coleman and Charlie Boswood. It's Annabelle. Has she done enough to get him for 2? Not quite. So Mackenzie will try and wrestle the shot back.
It's a good effort, not far away. Both players finding a good line down this forehand side, Val.
Annabelle Teague, oh, she might get in. Just got the wrong side of her bowl. It is very close.
Yeah, pretty close for second shot.
Her weight was nigh on perfection. The marker says that it's just the one to Annabelle. So Mackenzie, if she can get any movement on this jack, take it back a little bit.
Yeah, it's just navigating that front bowl, isn't it? Oh, she's going aggressive.
Don't mind it. Crashes into her own.
Well, it was worth a try. Bowled away, jack through.
So the early lead goes the way of Annabelle Teague. 4 of the last 5 ends have gone her way. 7 shots to 3 is her buffer. 4 shots the difference. Unflappable so far is Annabelle Teague, and you speak to her and she's mature beyond her years, and also to make the under-18, or to make, sorry, the Open Champion of Champions final in New South Wales, with the amount of pedigree that they have there, as we said before. It's the talent pool is ridiculous.
It is indeed, yeah, a remarkable feat at the age of 15. But if we think, you know, Kelsey Cottrell was making it onto the world stage at that age. I think that was her debut at 15, Val.
It was.
I remember playing her as a 17-year-old, I think it was, at the 2008 World Championships.
Did you get her?
Only just.
But you did. That's the main thing.
We had a very close game, actually, and it was really, really windy.
Was this in singles or?
This was in singles. And Kelsey held game, and I delivered my final bowl, and the wind blew to my advantage, and managed to grab the jack.
Oh, wow.
So very fortunate from my perspective, but I'll take it. Thanks very much.
Exactly. You're always going to take your wins.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter how you get them. A win's a win. Mackenzie wants to try and win this title. She needs to try and get onto the jack, wrestle this momentum back. The shift has gone the way of Annabelle Teague.
Well, rested on that bowl, that helps.
On blue.
Both girls favouring the 3/4 to longer length jacks. Interesting if they shorten it up, Val, if somebody is willing to take a chance. Both playing it fairly safe at the moment as a super bowl comes in from Annabelle.
Just finding that 1 or 2 every end is Annabelle Teague. Is just putting a lot of pressure on Mackenzie.
That's a great bowl here. What a reply. Brilliant.
She was watching it so tentatively out of the hand. And it just came back to perfection. Annabelle watching this get down, wants to get down, it goes past. So a big chance here for Mackenzie Parsons to get a second one. Can afford to sit that bowl at 7 o'clock if she needs to. Or just draw another one in, do what she did with her last.
Well, she's given this a chance, Val.
Yep, that will, if it sits, oh, it's just gone that little bit too far. One it is.
Closes the gap, 7 shots to 4 after 8 end plays. Of course, this is the first 21. No time limit and re-spotted jacks. And you'll see the paddle being held up there by Marker and Somerville. Oh, the mat's come up this time.
I like it.
Yeah, Mackenzie looking to change it up. Often when it's a bit windy, it can be easier to get a bit closer on a shorter length jack. And I've jinxed her. Sorry, Mackenzie.
How could you else?
Commentator's curse. Can probably hear the wind in the background. It's definitely getting up this afternoon. We're not quite at the afternoon point, but not far off. Finals day here at Club Broadbeach. The last day of the 2026 Australian Open. Number of finals still left to be played, both on this green and also on green 4. On broadcast, we'll have the women's pairs, followed by the men's singles. And of course on here we've got the under-18 boys final to go after conclusion of this under-18s girls match. Place where dreams are made.
It certainly is. And Annabelle Teague at the moment is closer to that dream than what Mackenzie Parsons is by 3 shots, but that can change very quickly in singles play.
Yes, we've seen it happen time and time again, Val, haven't we? What's been great about all the competitors is the fight, the resilience. Everyone fights all the way to the end. You have to earn it out here. You're not given anything. As I often say, go hard or go home.
Yep. It's a good motto.
Don't leave anything in the locker. Throw everything at your opposition. And if they outplay you, well, you tip your hat and you say, well done.
It's a big chance here for Annabelle Teague.
Yeah, she's got to play a good weight to navigate around those front ones. Higher line is okay for her.
So she can get a multiple. It'll extend the margin. Weight is not quite going to get there, or is it? It's trying.
It's a good effort. It's not far away. It's worth a look.
I dare say this might only just be the one. But it pushes her ever so close to the double-figure mark. Mackenzie looks at the marker and Somerville and says, yep, 1. So 8-4 is the score. Got a few other juniors watching on as well. As we said, Addie Ryan. We've got Jack and Ryan Calendar up there. Look at them go. And Xavier. Sorry, young man, I forgot your name, so they've helped me there. Good young fellas. Jack and Ryan playing out of here at Broadbeach. Good Richmond fans too, Els. We're all sharing the misery at the moment.
Well, I go for the Sydney Swans.
Yeah, let's leave Sydney out of this. This table's for losers only. Swans are doing very, very well. Wind making it a little difficult out there, but Mackenzie's found it. Women's pairs set to start soon. Chloe Stewart and Selena Goddard play there. 18 ends. And then we've got the men's singles final, which should be pretty hotly contested, I think, between Tyson Wilson and Aaron Tees.
Yeah, it should be a fantastic game, and Aaron Tees will be looking to get his second singles title, I believe. And of course, he narrowly missed out on a gold in the 4s here last night, so he'll be looking to put that right today.
But also the Aaron streak, which is quite ridiculous. Would you care to say the last time a non-Aaron won the men's singles?
Wow, knowing that Omar Aaron won it 4 years on the bounce. Before that, I'm going to guess it was Disco, 2 years on the bounce?
Nope.
Only 1 year? So therefore 6 years.
Well, Aaron Sheriff won it in 2019 as well.
Oh, wow.
So 2018, okay. Ryan Bester, the last man that wasn't named Aaron to win the men's singles title.
Wow.
And Annabelle Teague, that is glorious.
Brilliant bowl there, just sit in the bowl.
And it is very close for 3. The fatigue train has definitely left the station. Can Mackenzie find something?
Yeah, the ball's just bending away slightly on that forehand there. So measure for the third shot. Annabelle knows she's holding 2 for sure. Backhand bowl here. Count and cover is what she's looking for.
Well, I think it does count. It's close. And Somerville only saying it's 2, which is surprising. Looks like 3 at least. Wait, it is.
And she's got it.
She doesn't mind the runner. She has got it. Takes the jack back as well. So it's back on the tee. I think it is. Will it be 1? Will it be a little bit more?
Depends how far that jack toucher has gone, and if it's stayed in rink, it's hard to tell from this angle. That's a great strike, aggressive shot.
So after the first 3 ends were all multiples, we are ticking up in singles. 8 shots to 5. Played 10 ends. The last 7 have been just the ones.
Shorter length jack. It's late, isn't it?
It's 11:30.
Ah, okay. Ah, Mackenzie's nailed this jack. Brilliant first bowl. Bit of chalk too. Yeah, good reply. Just gonna run past, not by much. Good opener there from Annabelle.
So next multiple, really interesting. No one scored more than a 2, 7 ends in a row, where it's just been the 1. They're teetering along in this final.
Yeah, it's been a closely fought game, isn't it, so far?
Both of them based on what happened in their semi-finals, 21-19, 21-20. So I dare say that this one might be fairly close as well.
I think there could be jack movement, and there is.
On the line and straight to her first bolt. And again, didn't follow the jack through.
Mackenzie looks to respond.
Very close.
Piece of the jack. Unfortunate there for her. Now, opportunity knocks for Annabelle. Chance to really put Mackenzie under the pressure with her last bowl. To be trying to add another in here. And that's a really good switch of hands. Not made the target any wider. She's counted and covered. That's a really clever bowl. So Mackenzie changing over. She's just looking to cut down here. She's given this a good effort, Val. As she comes in, not only has she cut down, she's got the shot. Well played.
Very impressive. But Annabelle has an opportunity here. She can just land on that bowl, stay for a few.
I think she likes it. She's looking at it.
Annabelle Teague.
She's willing it.
Oh, wow.
Great effort. Fabulous end from both girls there. That changed multiple times.
So 8 shots to 6 for the first time. Mackenzie Parsons wins a couple of ends in a row.
Brilliant display from both girls.
So the tick up in ones continues, 8 singles in a row. Who will be able to make that move? They're both just holding each other at bay. From 8-4, it's now 8 shots to 6. Mackenzie Parsons giving this final a red hot crack. Get to double figures first? Who will take that really big end first? Annabelle Teague, her lead bowls have been magnificent.
Another great bowl.
Well, we keep seeing jack movement off the line. We might need some more touch of spray, and Annabelle just finding it again.
Well, for anyone at home who hasn't been down here, you've got about another 20 minutes to get in the merchandise tent to buy any touch of spray that you need.
Before it closes up. Oh, Mackenzie almost
nearly
got the result. Only got one more here.
Annabelle just looks to bend. She lands the bowl. 2, holding a 2. And the wind is certainly playing a part. The green's pretty sheltered with the grandstands around it, but we can certainly feel the wind whipping through this tunnel behind us. As Mackenzie just misses the jack. Great effort.
Here's a chance for Annabelle Teague to take a stranglehold on this match. At this stage, it's going to be a multiple. Can she make it a 3 and move into double figures? It's pretty well pointed. How is her weight? People clapping it in already.
Oh,
and
well
for
played.
good reason.
Well played.
That might just be the catalyst for her push towards the title. 2 taken out. And it is a 3, 11 shots to 6. That's a big end from Annabelle Teague.
Annabelle just stretching out the length of this jack. And that's a really good first delivery, just going a metre through.
Mackenzie now at the point where she can't afford to let herself get too rattled. Yeah, she's dropped a 6, or sorry, a 3, but she's only 5 behind. It's a race to 21. There's no end limit for her. Just has to keep fighting and keep chipping away.
As Annabelle starts to pile the pressure on. Mackenzie just taking her time there. Both players showing great maturity and composure beyond their years. As Mackenzie looks to make the adjustment with this second delivery.
It's better.
She has. It's good enough for shot, I believe.
I reckon that's close. Very close, but Annabelle has that shot on offer, as you can just hear the wind penetrating through our microphones.
Changeover of sides here for Mackenzie. Just slips through.
Measure called.
Annabelle plays her last delivery of this end. She's given this a chance. Needs the jack, and she gets it. Well played.
She's just finding another gear, isn't she?
She is indeed, and that could be a 3 with that jack movement.
I reckon you are correct, Ellen.
Mackenzie's had a good look at this with her last bowl. Last bowl gave her a good guide. She just went a metre through. Line was good enough. Just got to trust herself to adjust. Big bowl here, Val. As she steps onto the mat.
So potentially, well, definitely 3 down. Mackenzie Parsons, this needs to hurry. Urging it down, wind telling it up.
I think we're going to have a measure.
I don't mind this from Mackenzie, but I fear as though this is a losing battle. Three it is. 14 shots to 6. And she is within 7 of victory now, is Annabelle Teague.
She's certainly got the momentum, hasn't she?
Women's pairs final has just commenced on green 4, and it's the opening end. It's gone the way of the Western Australians, Lisa Brannan and Leanne Gale. The defending champs, Chloe Stewart and Selena Goddard. So looking forward to seeing how that one goes.
Another good opening bowl. First bowl effectiveness has been really good from Annabelle.
Yeah, putting a lot of pressure.
Coach Jimmy's looking pretty happy, quite relaxed there. He's spoke to him before the game. I said, what's the game plan then, Jimmy? He said, I'm going to sit here and clap. And he's been doing a fair bit of clapping so far. But what a great bowl there from Mackenzie, showing her fight. It's only the last bowl of the match by Jamie Lee Worsnop that secured that coveted singles title. Still room for Mackenzie to add another, try and reduce the deficit. The only thing she won't want to do, Val, is frame it. That's a good bowl in the area. Annabelle's running after this. Has she got the jack? She has.
Nicely played.
Has the jack gone too far? Hard to tell from here. We'll wait for the marker. And it looks like it's 1 to Annabelle. Brilliant conversion. Well, gallant effort from Mackenzie. She played some big bowls in that end.
Certainly was. But Annabelle is just finding more and more in this contest. Wait for the head to be declared. Been really good performances from both of them. And it is 1 more to Annabelle. She's within 6 of the under-18 girls singles title here at the Australian Open. So another multiple here might make things really difficult for Mackenzie Parsons. Annabelle has just been on it all game. We know the pedigree that she possesses. Her lead bowls have been phenomenal. Doesn't quite get a touch on the jack, but Mackenzie had it at 8-6.
So Annabelle changes over to the backhand. Forcing Mackenzie onto the forehand side. Wow, an effective result there. Her weight was pretty good. Opens up this forehand side for Annabelle to return to it. Just going across the centre line. So it's advantage to Mackenzie at the moment. Big opportunity for her to try and get a multiple this end. Claw back some of that 9-shot deficit as she looks gallant here with that effort. And that's finished in a really good place, Val. She should have guaranteed herself to win the end there. Very hard to get shot without playing a really aggressive.
That's all she needs to do, just get the length back. But this young lady has been phenomenal so far. Annabelle Teague wants some contact, won't get it. So a chance here for Mackenzie Parsons to draw in again and maybe make a 3. Just needs the same bowl. Cut the margin back to 6. Her weight is well pointed, or her line is well pointed. She's going to crash into her front and she will be kicking herself.
The weight was good enough on a clear road there, but she's got the control of the mat back and reduced the deficit.
So 15 shots to 8. 7 shots is the lead to Annabelle Teague. Just a little wait there while they declared the head. Women's pairs final. Brannan and Gale lead 2-0 over Stewart and Goddard. If you're watching this one here, we've also got the vision impaired open pairs, and we've got Felberg and Harding leading that contest 8 shots to 1 over Calvin Rogers and Helen Boardman. Jimmy heard everything I just said and pretended to regurgitate. But he knows I speak the truth. That is a splendid bowl from Annabelle Teague. She's 6 away from achieving something truly extraordinary. Not many 15-year-olds can show up and win the under-18 title. It just shows the pedigree in which she possesses. That's really well played from Mackenzie Parsons as well. That's even better. Got both bowls, sat on her own and then hit Annabelle's away. Now holding one. And won back-to-back ends on one occasion in this matchup. Down by 7. Doesn't have the run from Annabelle. It's a big chance for Mackenzie. She looks over at Cass Millerick. Purposeful stride towards the mat. Its way in. Another clap. She's put them in good areas.
Very good way to bowl that. Not made the head any wider, which is important. Looks as though She may have added another. It's 1 and a measure, indicated by our marker Anne Somerville. Annabelle with her last delivery. She's close, Val. She needs a side of this jack.
Very close.
It's a great effort.
And that is why she's playing so well and why she has got that 8-shot lead. She's 1 off the checkout zone now. 16-8. Mackenzie threw everything at her that end.
Yeah, Mackenzie couldn't have done any more. She played really good end, but last bowl, you've always got that right of reply.
So 5 left for Annabelle Teague. That's 5 shots that separates her from an Australian Open title. Sets her up so well for the rest of the year. Of course, the Under-18 Nationals in Perth later this year. School Sport Australia National Championships, National Development Series. There's a lot for these juniors to look up to and to look forward to.
It certainly is. There's a number of opportunities for young people coming through the sport.
Hey Chris, so swap and drop.
And that's a brilliant first delivery there from Mackenzie. She's pushing Annabelle all the way here. So Annabelle just looks to make adjustment with his second bowl.
Annabelle 5 away. We've seen in the last couple of junior finals that the player that has got off to the big lead hasn't necessarily been able to finish with a flurry.
Yeah, you always know the other player's going to fight back. It's just whether you've got far enough ahead.
Last year, Anda started like a house on fire. And Talia pulled it back before Anda did finish really strongly and sort of stormed home. But there has been a momentum fight back.
There has indeed. You don't get to the final without demonstrating some grit and resilience. I think the other thing, the common mistake that people make in singles is when they get close to that finish line, they're just thinking about getting the score to get the win, rather than actually what can go wrong. And what you don't want to do is, when you've built up a good lead, is then drop the multiples. So sometimes just consolidating, taking your medicine, as I would call it, and dropping the 1 and just waiting for the right opportunity. And that's a really clever bowl there from Mackenzie. She's got the tee, holding 2, hasn't made it any bigger.
You just have a feeling Annabelle's going to do something special here, don't you?
You do. She's consistently produced the goods, hasn't she? She likes this one from her body language.
Needs to get around or under her front.
Not
and Rox
far
into
away.
it. Her weight was good. But Mackenzie Parsons with a big chance here. She's holding 2. So it's not the easiest to get to. But barring a catastrophe, she will score again. Can she make it a 3rd? Yeah, very under with the weight, so that'll be 2.
So the scores after 17M played, 16-10.
And 18 incoming. She's into double figures now, Mackenzie Parsons. Her last opportunity to win this Australian Open under-18 girls singles title.
Meanwhile, in the vision-impaired pairs, Team Felberg has stretched out their lead 9 shots to 1 against Calvin Rogers' pair. And in the women's pairs,
You can see we're looking at KO Sports to see what's going on. They've cut to us. But Annabelle Teague, she won't care about that.
that's a really good delivery there. Just missing the jack, but ending up in a good home.
She's been magnificent, just being able to stave off everything that Mackenzie has thrown at her.
Here's a great bowl from Mackenzie. Just needs to stop. Annabelle looks to make the adjustment here, and she has. Can Mackenzie hold on here for the jack? She can. What a bowl. Brilliant conversion.
And she's followed it, more importantly. So the women's pairs final, we can have a look at that now. Lisa Brennan and Leanne Gale leading 3-0 over Selena Goddard and Chloe Stewart. That's after 3 ends, so lots of ones. They are holding one as well, so they have started this one really well. What a tournament that has been from them. Annabelle T puts the jack towards the ditch.
What a shot. Both girls demonstrating their range of shots. As the wind gets up here at Club Broadbeach.
How's her weight?
Just ducking under. So Annabelle's just stepped off the rink to talk to her coach, Jimmy Reynolds, to discuss options. That's the great thing about having a coach. Sometimes if you're not quite sure, just that chance to cement your thinking, so you go in and you commit to the shot 100%.
Annabelle Teague making its way. She got enough on it for 2. Not quite.
The line was good. And it's a 1, and she's now in the checkout zone. 17 shots to 10.
1 away. So Jack has been lost by Annabelle Teague, so it means that Mackenzie will be able to control a length once more. Women's pairs update. Lisa Brannan, Leanne Gale, 4-0 to the good now. That's after 4 ends. So just ticking up in singles. Very good start.
How often does that happen, Val, when you lose the jack? Somebody puts a jack down and you nail it with your first.
Well, Jimmy Reynolds liked it next to us. You could just hear him saying, good shot. Even the guide dog in front of us enjoyed it as well. Looking very chilled, that guide dog.
Oh, what a reply here for Mackenzie. Just needs to run. That was a great road. Not far away at all. Good opening bowl.
Weight was very good.
Here we go. Here's our guide dog down there. Beautiful.
Looked at the perfect time as well. Knowing the camera was on. Gave the old head tilt. Great camera work by Powell.
Mackenzie looks to rest this bowl away.
Very good line. Just misses out. Opens it up a little bit though. There's a big shelf there for her.
Annabelle changing over the sides. There's a chance here for her to turn the jack around the corner to make 3. Remember, she only needs 4 on this end to take the title.
These next 4 though are the hardest 4 to get.
I always think when you're on 20, that's the hard one. Because you're so close, but not quite there.
And
what
Mackenzie
a shot.
Delivers.
Great shot. Look at this replay. Got it perfectly. Played to precision.
Annabelle
last bowl comes in.
Is looking pretty handy. Has it dipped in enough? Not quite. So a chance for Mackenzie Parsons. Just going to miss. So it's another 1 for Mackenzie. Gap back to 6. 17-11, just in this holding pattern again. How will this next 15 to 20 minutes go? Bowls kick back. Jake Felberg and Dallas Harding lead Helen Boardman and Calvin Rogers. 10-1. That's after 8 ends and the next rink over.
Annabelle just coming and having a chat with Jimmy. There's no time limit, so no rush at all. When you've got the brilliant brain of Jimmy Reynolds and the experience that he's got, it's silly not to tap into it.
That is a brilliant brain. Does it hold around enough? It does. Plenty of room. 20th end of this contest. Chloe Stewart and Selena Goddard are on the board on rink or green 4. 4-1 to Lisa Brennan, Leanne Gale. Annabelle Teague.
And it's not quite enough according to the marker. Kenzie will just be looking for this bowl to bend. Good way again, Val.
And it's probably going to be enough. But Annabelle has had an eternity of space to draw in here, and I reckon she might have just done it.
It looks it from here, Val. So Mackenzie, chance to adjust this line. Her weight's been really good. Is she going to stop?
She is.
It's a really good bowl.
So do we have a momentum shift here?
Well, Annabelle's still got one bowl to come. Land that bowl on the forehand, any turn on the jack.
Oh, any jack movement is glorious. There's Cass Millerick talking with her young pupil. Sometimes it's just an ear to listen to.
Yes, indeed.
Annabelle Teague. She is not a mile away here, Annabelle Teague.
She needs to hold.
And I reckon she might have just done the job.
That's a great bowl. As you said, Val, stop that change of momentum. Looks so it's close. Could be a measure here to determine who wins this end.
Get those chocks under the bowls. Good move. And Somerville.
So both players just having a look at the measure each. Always easier to tell when you do it yourself. You get the feel Of course, if it's close, they've got the opportunity to call the umpire. That distance will probably bring the laser out. And it looks as though it's 1 to Mackenzie, which will take the score to 17-12. So Mackenzie fighting her way back here, winning the last 2 ends.
Five shots the difference, Annabelle Teague.
As Mackenzie looks to make the adjustment, and she has.
Well,
Brilliant bowl.
just the second time in the game, else, that Mackenzie Parsons has won back-to-back ends. And you can just see there's a little wry smile from her. Haven't seen that at all. Do we have a change? A multiple for Mackenzie Parsons. She's only scored 3 of those in this game. Would really alter the complexion of this contest.
It would indeed. And she looks to add another one in here.
She's very close.
She has, I believe.
Yep.
Well played.
Does Annabelle think about having a little run at those 2 bowls?
Well, she's not wasted much time here. She's pretty good here, Val, I think.
She's close. Annabelle Teague rocked in. I'm not sure whether she stayed around for 1, probably not.
That's a good effort. And she gives herself a chance with the last bowl, depending on what Mackenzie does here. Mackenzie, can she negotiate this bowl? Just slips by. Well, there's a chance here for Annabelle.
Well, do you go for the bowls?
Well, this is exactly the sort of situation that I was alluding to earlier, where, you know, both bowls and stay, you win the game.
Yeah.
If you get the jack and you don't go through, you drop a 2. I'd be playing out. I think the risk is worth the reward.
Oh, it is. You could win it here. Take the bowls. See what happens. Jimmy's crossing his fingers.
A wry smile from Jimmy.
Well, she's 15 years old. Her first Australian Open final.
Gonna play it on the backhand.
Weight it is from Annabelle Teague.
She's going for it.
She's close. Jack followed it down. towards the ditch, and I think she'll still get one out of this.
She will, because that's a toucher. So the jack's gone out of the confines of the rink, so it'll go back on the tee.
She was ever so close. So it'll be 18 to 12. That was the right shot to play. Three to go. We've played 21 ends. Mackenzie Parsons throwing everything at her. With her lead bowl, it's probably been the most impressive facet of her game today, Annabelle Teague, the way that she's played those first bowls.
She's just past here, but when you're needing 3 to win, that's a good home. Gives you opportunities. Meanwhile, in the vision impaired pairs, Team Felberg have raced to a 12-1 lead over Team Rogers.
Yeah, they'd be closing it. I believe that's a 15-end final, so that one only probably has a few ends left in it. They're about to move into their 11th end there, I believe.
As Annabelle, once again, makes a really good adjustment.
Yep, that'll do for one for now. So only singles scored in that women's pairs match between Selena Goddard, Chloe Stewart and Lisa Brannan, Leanne Gale. 4-2 after 6 in favour of Brannan and Gale, the Western Australians, holding a slender lead. 3 required for Annabelle Teague to finish this one off.
She needs to hurry.
Quite. So really, the biggest moment of this match was sort of middle portion where it was 8-6 and it was on the
12th and 13th end, 2 threes back to back. Sorry, 11th and 12th end. 8-6 to 11-6 to 14-6 as Mackenzie just trails this jack away. Now, can Annabelle see the bowl? Can she land this blue bowl out, turn hers over? She's on a hunting line. That's a good bowl.
I think it's still rolled too far. And now, Mackenzie with another chance. This match has changed. Yes, she's only 3 away from winning it, but Mackenzie is giving herself every opportunity. Does this want to get there? Doesn't want to promote this in. I reckon she's gotten through and might have even done enough.
It looks good. Great bowl there.
What a result this would be if she's pulled it off. Just the one. But she's now won 4 of the last 6. And is within 5. Once again. Has not been closer than this for quite a long time. Since end number 10. or since the end of N10.
Both girls just pulling up slightly short on that backhand side. And that's a great adjustment from Mackenzie. Super bowl there, going around the back of the jack.
So she's been in the checkout zone. This is her 5th end now, Annabelle Teague. She'd be starting to think about it. This is where just those extra couple of years experience for Mackenzie Parsons may help, just playing at that national level, being in similar situations. First AO final for both.
Yeah, and both girls showing remarkable composure. Both looking at home out there on the rink, under the lights of the cameras. As Annabelle just looks to navigate around these short front bowls. She does it well. Good second. Well, there's a chance here. I think Annabelle's got 2 seconds. Yep, and she attacks.
Second opportunity for Annabelle Teague to possibly win the game. She's close. She clears her own.
Great effort. Right shot.
And Mackenzie Parsons lives to fight another day. This is the closest she's been since the completion of N10. We're at end 24 now. (18-14). And now there's been 2 opportunities, Alan Faulkner, for Annabelle Teague to win the game.
And she's been close with both. But Mackenzie keeps asking the questions. That's all you can do.
Jack on the tee. See what Mackenzie can do. Let's have a look at Annabelle chatting with Jimmy Reynolds. Directly in front of our commentary position.
As Mackenzie puts in a very good opening bowl. Wait's perfect.
Supreme mental resilience from Mackenzie Parsons to stay in this one. 14-6 down, 15-6 down. Down by 9 shots. And is clawing her way back, giving herself a chance. Annabelle Teague just starting to miss her weight slightly. How much does she start to think about this now, Els? At 15, you haven't been in these positions too often.
She'll just settle herself, go back to looking to draw. She did, of course, just play that big runner, so that explains why she might have just overplayed that draw. She'll adjust with this one.
Selena Goddard and Chloe Stewart have taken the lead, 5-4 in the women's pairs final. And Annabelle Teague scoots on through.
2 to blue at the moment.
Mackenzie needs to keep heaping on the pressure.
She needs to run with this delivery. Her line's really good. She's done enough, I think, Val. Yeah, it's 3 to blue.
Well, Cass Millerick is her coach. And she has shown the mental fortitude in her 2AO finals. Had a held game yesterday before Jamie Lee played a bomb to win it. Annabelle, she corrected here. She corrected here.
Very close.
And again, I don't know. She has cut it down to 1.
So Mackenzie here has to get a back bowl.
Yeah, because there is the chance to trail for the game. Covering Cownells or just get one back?
Get one back would be the priority, because it doesn't matter if you get 3 or 4. Well, that's a good bowl. That's a good outcome. It's changed the shape of the head. And
might have actually made 3. That's close. Oh, she has.
So
she has, Ellen Faulkner.
This is where Annabelle needs to just consolidate here. Just reduce the count. Be very tempting to try and play that jack for game. But just try and get second shot.
Quick chat with Jimmy as well.
Yeah, you'd definitely be in 2 minds, because you can see the match winning shot, but if you miss, you drop a 3 and your opponent comes in the checkout zone. You draw, you try and cut it down. You still keep that momentum, still keep that lead, regroup, reset.
So it just needs to back and change. Just, yeah, because he's running off that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, no,
So deep in conversation, Jimmy Reynolds and Annabelle Teague. At the moment, Mackenzie Parsons has got herself a 3, but this end ain't over.
This ultimately comes down to what she feels most confident playing. So we can call what we think is the shot to play, but it always comes down to what the player feels that they can get.
That's what it looks like if you're Annabelle Teague.
Is this going to be a repeat of the Malaysian shot in the 4s final?
Could possibly be. She's scooting through, and Mackenzie Parsons has narrowed the gap to 1. She is also now in the checkout zone within an end of victory. This is Annabelle's 7th attempt to try and close it out after being within an end of winning the game. But now this is the closest that Mackenzie Parsons has been since the second end of the match when the game was tied. This is end 24. 25, I should say.
This is epic from both girls. Great fight, great resilience. It's going to go all the way to the wire, Val.
25 ends it's taken, and probably a little beyond as well. In N21, Annabelle Teague had a shot to win the match. On N20, and she got close too. Trailed the jack back for one of the two bowls. On N23, she had a shot to win the match. Try and trail the jack back and make a three to finish it off. Now, Mackenzie Parsons has closed the gap from 16-8 behind. 15-6 behind. 9 shots was the biggest it's been. The under-18 girls singles final always shows some sort of mental fortitude, or the under-18 finals in general. There's always some sort of a comeback. It's never over. It's never fait accompli. And Mackenzie Parsons has made this a glorious final.
As Annabelle will look to just consolidate, add another. And she has.
Well, that's 2. 3 wins it for her. Either way, I think if you're Mackenzie Parsons, even if this doesn't go your way, you've thrown everything at this. She's won 6 of the last 8 ends and 7 of the last 10.
Look at this bowl, Val.
This is beautiful. Beyond beautiful.
What a shot.
Mighty Mackenzie.
She keeps producing the goods.
Annabelle, well, she's not far away here.
Annabelle, great effort.
She's going to have another chat with Jimmy.
Well, her bowl's finished in a good position. She's got the tee.
Mackenzie going to come down and have a look too.
Yeah, I think she'll change over to the backhand side, Val. Look to rest that wing bowl on the right-hand side. Gets another one in the head in case it's sprung. Other option is that she goes deep. I think she might talk to Cass here. She can't cover both. That's the problem. Yeah, it takes her time. She looks to set on the backhand side. He's another one around the area. Slip through would be good. Needs to hurry. Oh, what a chance here for Annabelle.
So it's down to Annabelle Teague again.
Mackenzie, of course, has got a jack toucher there, which may help her cause.
Big smile from Cass. Cam Keenan down there as well, I believe, watching on, and Mackenzie had a smile on her face too. So here's the bowl on its way down. Annabelle Teague shoots wide, and another ripper from Mackenzie Parsons.
As we are all square.
Yep.
18 ends apiece.
Levels it up.
As we go into the 26th end of this match. Girls have been playing just under 2 hours.
Yeah, wow. And 21-19 and 21-20 were their semi-final scores. So this one had all the markings of a classic, and that's exactly what we've got. We still don't know who is going to win, but 4 ends on the bounce to Mackenzie Parsons. That's the most we've seen out of anybody. The most that Annabelle was able to achieve was 3 in a row. She's only done that once. But it's now 6 of the past 7 ends to Mackenzie Parson. And 7 of the past 9. She's put another ripper on. Her lead bowls have gotten better, just died short.
Annabelle with a great start. Both girls fighting hard.
26th end of the game. Mackenzie Parsons has not been in front at any stage of it. As it stands, Annabelle still holding on.
Well, we saw this last end, Val, didn't we?
Yep.
Annabelle, if she'd have crept by that bowl, she would have had 2. Kenzie just dropping slightly short, but it was her 3rd bowl last end that did the devastation.
Oh, can she hit up one of her own? Rocks away, and that will plop into the ditch. So a chance for Annabelle Teague to hold game, Els, for the first time.
And she looks like she has. She can stop.
And it has just gone through. But if Mackenzie... She can't do anything here. Annabelle will have a 3rd attempt at winning the title.
So Mackenzie, can she draw the winner on the forehand? And she's under.
So here we go. She gives herself a little clap of assurance, Annabelle Teague. She's never been headed in this contest. This for the title. On its way.
As she follows this bowl down, has she done enough?
Is she there? I'm not sure she is, Els. She will drop short and we will go on. That is going to be 2. She is 1 away. As we hit end number 27, 20-18, Mackenzie Parsons still not in front. That's her 3rd attempt to win the game. And as we hit 27 ends, Annabelle Teague requires a solitary shot, 1 piece of brilliance.
Well, as we know, that final shot is often the hardest one to get. It's almost forgetting that you need the 1.
Yep.
Just
well,
playing an end.
We have a time limit now, Els. There's a maximum of 3 ends to go. At an absolute maximum. hear from the winner, whoever it may be. And for the first time, she holds game because the only bowl on the rink. Mackenzie Parsons has just stormed back into this contest from 15 to 6 down. She had it level in that last end. It's probably one of her more sloppy.
Oh, she's played this well.
That's good.
Both girls fighting hard. Two brilliant opening bowls. As we get to the business end of this under 18 girls singles.
That's a nervy bowl. It's a chance for Mackenzie Parsons.
Currently holding one of 3 that she needs. Annabelle, of course, only needs 1 shot for victory. Mackenzie needs 3. As she put in a second, can she run?
It's trying, but it is going to stop, we think. Yes, it is. Line was perfect.
Well, forces Annabelle onto the backhand. She's got chances here. Needs to negotiate her front one, but she can sit the shot bowl or turn the jack. This looks interesting, Val.
Very close. Annabelle Teague misses by a whisker. Mackenzie Parsons holding one. Wants to get around the front if she can. She's close. Crashes in. Crashes in. Still 1. Annabelle coming down to the head to have a look. She's got 1 to go.
She's probably safer attacking this, Val, because what she doesn't
trail.
want to do is give Mackenzie an opportunity by tapping her bowl up on the forehand. So go quick, go for the bowl. If you do get the jack, that's good. You got the 2 best backs. I think the jack covers her bowl, so I don't think she can get the jack. Or get her bowl, sorry, without getting the jack. So as long as she plays it on that forehand side. She's tight, she's got an opportunity to straighten up off her shorter bowl. So, what an opportunity here. Chance to sink the jack for the championship. She gets the bowl away, all well and good. Of course, Mackenzie will have a right of reply. Well, she's timing it. She's looking to play the perfect bowl.
Annabelle Teague.
Perfect
gets around the
bowl.
front. It's not far away. Can she crash in? Drifts over the top. And Mackenzie Parsons might have an opportunity to level proceedings at 20 apiece to possibly send us to a 1-end shootout. What are you thinking, Els?
I think she's got to play up here on the forehand. I'm not sure, based on what the last couple of bowls of Annabelle, that she can get back to the orange. So I think play on the forehand, try and turn hers and follow through, and she's got a chance again.
Are we going to be sitting at 20 all?
But it looks like she's playing the backhand. She thinks that she can get back to that orange bowl.
Mackenzie Parsons. Her weight is pretty good. Her weight is very good. Mackenzie Parsons.
What
Brilliant.
a shot.
Beyond brilliant. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? If this is a 2, we're going to measure, I think. It is. It's a 1-end shootout.
Oh, this is a situation that you don't want either girl to lose. You want to give them both the trophy, don't you? 20 all after a marathon 28 ends.
And the smile on Mackenzie's face, she knows she's done an incredible job. She has not led for one of these 27 completed ends. It's been tied on 3 occasions. At the end of N2, the end of N25, and at the end of N27. Annabelle has had 3 chances to win the game, 3 opportunities. She's lost the jack.
Is it going to be third time lucky for Club Moama? Obviously the 4's just missed out. Cass in the singles.
Mackenzie now. She's lost the jack though, so it is the length to...
So many
Annabelle.
times though, Val, I see that happen. You lose the jack, you cross that you've lost the jack, it focuses your energy. As the VI pairs, there's a comeback from Team Rogers. They've reduced the deficit to 6, 13-7 after 12. As this first bowl of this deciding end comes down, and it's a reasonable start there from Annabelle. Oh, sorry, from Mackenzie. As Annabelle looks to move back to the centre, and that's a good opening bowl.
So they've now both held game. Annabelle has had 3 chances to win the game in 21, 23, 25. Held game in N27. And now Mackenzie has held game. Does it get down? It gets a little rub. And don't think it stayed around for shot. It has fallen down though. Annabelle Teague. It's called a measure. We don't know. Are we going to get a measure for the title? The drama. After 15 days. Mackenzie Parsons only has 1 left. She has not led at all in this game.
As Annabelle wills this bowl to bend.
It's coming. She's watching. Well, that'll do.
And she sits.
I think that'll do. It will. So it comes down to this. Mackenzie's going to come down and have a look. Jimmy Reynolds is pacing anxiously next to us. What a game this has been. So, surveys, the gauntlet has been thrown down. This young Victorian from Moama, 17 years old, in year 12 this year. Goes through her pre-shot routine one last time. It's on its way. She's watching and she slumps. It may not get there. It's starting to cut. And they are going to shake hands because it is Annabelle the Amazing. She has found a way and withstood an incredible tussle. 28 ends it took to defeat Mackenzie Parsons, and it came down to a one-end shootout, 21-20. That was incredible. Maturity well beyond her 15 years.
I couldn't agree more, Val, and what a display of bowls. Great to see the celebrations on the rink, some very, very proud supporters there. A brilliant display from both players. The grit, the determination of Mackenzie to fight her way back from 15-6 down to get herself back into contention to 20 all, and it all came down to one last end. Well played to both girls. They've both got a very bright and promising future in this sport. Both showed great composure, looked very comfortable out there on the green under the cameras and the big lights. And Val's just headed down to hear from our two finalists and the winner. And in other matches happening, we've got the vision impaired pairs happening on the other rink as it stands at the moment. And Team Rogers has continued to fight their way back into this match. Now 13-9 after 13 ends. And on the broadcast rink, Brannon and Gale from WA are taking on defending champions Goddard and Stewart, and are currently 9-6 in the favour of the WA pairing. And now I'll pass to Val.
Thanks, Els. Yes, I'm here with the under-18 girls singles champion at the 2026 Australian Open, Annabelle Teague. Annabelle, are you sure you're only 15? Because you showed maturity well beyond your years today. Congratulations. You must be just over the moon right now. What's going through your mind?
I just really can't believe it. Like, I really went into it just relaxed. You can just get balls in the head. Just be patient, like especially at that checkout zone when I was on 18, I kept talking to Jimmy, and as Jimmy said, just be patient, it will come at the right time.
And how did you stay composed with that patience? Because you had a few chances to win it. There was that runner-up here, a couple in this direction, almost going your way. How did you just stay so calm, knowing that, you know, you were so close, but she was also getting to that point as well? Basically,
what I thought about is that even though I was missing the chance to get the shot and to win the game, there's always another end. Like, as long as she's not hitting 21, I've still got the chance to get in there and eventually get the game.
And the AO title, this is one of the biggest events you can win as a junior. What does this mean to you personally?
Oh, well, it means a lot. Like, I've always, before I even started, I remember I watched the Australian Open with Mum, because Mum used to be a bowler. And when I started playing, it was always a dream for me to try and go out there and win the Australian Open title. And for the last 2 years I've been in it, I made the semis my first, knocked out last year for the sectionals. And I'd just like to say to people that even though 1 year might not be yours, there's always another chance to get in there.
And your mum is here. She's watching on over there. We can see her. She's emotional. How much of a support has she been, as well as the rest of your family as well?
Yeah, she carts me around everywhere, so she's a huge supporter for my bowls and everything. She used to coach me a lot before I went to Maryland's and got the high performance stuff to improve my bowls, but my whole family here, except my dad's back at home, but they mean a lot to me. Like, having the support really helps to have your mental game in singles.
Amazing. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Well, this afternoon we're packing to go home, but we might just celebrate at home, have a few nibblies and, yeah, celebrate together.
Sounds amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, there she is, Annabelle Teague, winner of the under-18 girls singles final at the 2026 Australian Open. What a star she is, 15 years young, and she has, she's won one of the biggest matches of her career. Stick around for the presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just witnessed some thrilling conclusions to the Australian Open's Under-18 girls singles finals and vision impaired open pairs disciplines. An event of this magnitude would simply not be possible without Bowls Australia's proud partners. So I would sincerely like to thank Tourism and Events Queensland and Experience Gold Coast, the Australian Sports Commission and the Australian Institute of Sport, Commonwealth Games Australia, Tripadil, Audica, the Original Mattress Factory, Keno Go, Host Plus, Aero Bowls, BCIB, MacMax, Puma, our finals host club, Club Broadbeach, and of course our proud broadcast partners in Fox Sports, Channel 7, KO and Sky Sports New Zealand. It's certainly a fantastic effort to make it through to the final decider of any discipline at the world's most lucrative and richest bowls event. So I certainly congratulate all finalists. And I'd please like to welcome Bowls Australia Board Director Gerard Robertson to help with the official presentations. And starting with the Under-18 girls singles silver medalist, please everyone congratulate Mackenzie Parsons. And now to the winner of the gold medal, Champions Trophy and prize check. She's got a big future ahead, 15-year-old Annabelle Teague. And I'll invite Annabelle to say a few words.
I just want to say thank you, to my family, who are here at the time. Dad, who's back at home, he didn't watch the live stream because he was too nervous. But to all of my supporters, for my hard times that I have been going through these past couple of months, just picking me up. Thank you to Jimmy as well. He's awesome. Just thank you to everyone. Thank you, Bowls Australia, and thank you to Mackenzie for putting on an awesome final with me.
Big thank you to Annabelle and congratulations again to her and Mackenzie on what was a brilliant final. And now moving on to the vision impaired open pairs, and I'd like to congratulate silver medalists and their directors Helen Boardman, Michelle Jordan, Calvin Rogers and Jason Scutchins. And now to the gold medalists. Would you please welcome Dallas Harding, Marty Atwood, Jake Felberg and Cody Felberg. And I'll just invite Jake to say a couple of words.
Thank you for Bowls Australia for running the event. Always runs pretty smoothly. Thanks to all the competitors for competing, and thanks to Dallas and Marty for playing with me and Cody, and as well as to Cody and my dad for their support.
Well done to the winners, Dallas Harding and Jake Felberg, and their directors, Marty Atwood and Cody Felberg. That concludes this presentation. For now, we've still got one more to go because we have the physical disability men's singles and under 18 boys singles still to come at the 2026 Australian Open.